tell us what you're hearing down in Mexico City, because we're starting to hear, as Mike McKee said from the Canadian side, I just quoted the Mexican negotiator, maybe things are moving forward. Is that what you were hearing?
Well, I think there's a sense that the talks have become a bit more constructive. No one had any illusions going into this negotiation that it would be easy. And certainly there was a sense that after rounds 5 or 6, you would get into the red zone, that these last 20 yards would be the hard yards. And I think that's what we're seeing. I think it's interesting, the previous segment talked about some flexibility. I don't know that it's so much flexibility as an openness to a discussion about characterization of certain content around the rules of origin, which have been a sticking point. I think they'll get there if they start focusing a bit more on regional content as opposed to national content and the value add that each country brings to the manufacturing. As you go down the list of areas that have been problematic, there seems to have been some movement on the sunset clause, moving it away from a hard termination towards a review. On the Chapter 11 investor states, some proposals there that allow for countries to opt out. And on Chapter 19, I think that one may rise in terms of difficulty, be a bit of a red line, particularly for the Canadians, in light of some recent activities from the U.S. on anti-dumping and countervailing duties. But no, I'm encouraged. I think there's movement in the right direction, but no illusions that these last yards won't be the hard ones.